Good afternoon. I'm so glad you're here. I want to show a pose that is sort of like a moving meditation. It's a way that you can practice quieting your mind, quieting your breath, and have a little bit of movement in there. So we're going to do a variation called tree. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Come on in. Lift and spread your toes, or if you're like me, you can just lift up your shoe or your boot. That's the one thing I really like about trees. You can do it anywhere. You don't have to be in on your yoga mat. So you can lift your foot on your calf, or if you want, you can take it up higher onto your inner thigh. And just take a moment, see how you have to find your balance, and that'll help quiet your mind. So just take a moment to place your hands at your heart and notice how you can balance your weight on the front and the back of your foot and then the sides of your foot. So it's as if your foot is a car and it has 4 tires, and you want to find equal weight on those 4 tires, or the 4 points of your foot: the inner heel, the outer heel, the mound of the big toe, and the pinky mound. So the knee will stay long but soft, like there's a marshmallow in it. Your pelvis might accidentally tip forward, and you want to use your abs to pull this bone up, the pubic bone up, and the ribs down a little bit so you have tone. Your hands can be at your heart, and if you would like to add a little bit of movement, lift up the arms while keeping the shoulder blades down, and that also is a little more challenge. Now just take a moment here. And because you're having to balance, the mind is easier to focus. And it's a calm focus. It's a calm determination. You can even soften your eyes, soften your gaze. You can separate the lips to create more tools for calm. You can breathe in through the nose and expand the diaphragm 3-dimensionally. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, let your hands come together and bring the hands back to your heart and let your foot down. And this is samasthiti, which is balancing the mind, the body, and the breath. It's sort of like coming back to a homeostasis or a baseline of calm. And so let's do the other side. You can lift and spread your toes. Take your foot or your boot or whatever you have on, because you could do this anywhere, to your inner thigh or to your calf. You could even just put your foot on your other foot. Take a moment to find the 4-corner balance on the foot that you're standing on, the mound of the big toe, the pinky mound, the inner heel, and the outer heel. Lengthen the knee, and then watch this hip, pull it into your midline. Hug that hip into the midline. If you would like to add on a little bit of movement, lengthen your arms. And the idea is that you're gently focusing on the breath. It's not an aggressive focus, it's a soft focus, a calm determination. You can even lightly smile to bring a bit of lightness and joy. We're going to inhale through the nose to create that sense of calm, to help tell the parasympathetic system that we want it to help re-regulate the body from its usual cortisol state during the day, or its frequent cortisol state during the day. So this helps release stresses that are accumulated during the day. So this knee is opening up like you're opening the page of a book. Your ribs have a little bit of a pull down from the abs, and the pubic bone pulls up just a little bit from the abs. That way your low back doesn't get too inwardly swayed. Act like there's a golden crown attached to your golden string attached to your crown, lifting you up to the sky. Take another inhale. Expand that diaphragm, and as you exhale, gently bring the palms together. And that's a gesture of calm. It's hard to be angry or too upset with your hands are together. Let your thumbs gently touch your heart to remind yourself to create this sense of calm as you lower the left foot. Again, this is samasthiti, so just take a moment to find the 4 corners of your feet, the long knees that are soft, the shoulder blades that are down the back, and then take 3 cycles of inhale and exhale, where all you're doing is observing the breath. You're not editing it, you're not judging it, you're just letting the breath be your soft focus. Inhale through the nose, expand the rib cage. Exhale, release any tensions that are in the body. We'll do that 2 more times together. Inhale, notice the breath, observe the breath. And exhale, release any tensions. You're getting rid of any accumulated tensions or strain in the body. We'll do that 1 more time. Inhale through the nose, expand the diaphragm, the ribs, and the heart center. And exhale, release. And then after you've released those restrictions and contractions and that tension and stress, you have more clarity. And so we're going to set an intention for the rest of the day that anytime that you need to come back into re-regulation to bring your body to a sense of calm, you know you can come back to either the tree with the mindfulness, or you can come back to these 3 breaths that we took at the end. That way you're prioritizing your health. Your calm is important. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.